Hello and welcome to another episode of Crypto Reviews. In this video I'm going to talk about Kusama, KSM with the ticker symbol, which is the Canary network for the most hyped cryptocurrency project at the moment, and that's right, that is Polkadot. If you've been watching this channel, you know I've been covering a lot of Polkadot lately, so we're gonna be reviewing Kusama. We're gonna take a quick look at the website, of course, as always, to summarize everything for you in an easy to understand way. But before that, we'll take a look at CoinMarketCap and talk about the price. As always, please do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor, just so you know. Please check the disclaimer in the description. I only do this for educational purposes. And if you're new here, my name is Claudio and this is CryptoChain, the channel where I do crypto news, reviews, tutorials and interviews. So please consider subscribing and don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it in order to support this channel. As always, if you have any kind of questions, any kind of doubts, I'll try my best to help you. Just drop a comment below or join my Telegram page, which can be found in the description of the video. And the total supply of Kusama is 9.6 million, as you can see, and the reported circulating supply is 8.5 million. So a very low supply coin, and when that happens, the price goes up, right? And we're going to talk about the price too in a moment, but it did have a big retracement, so it's trading at 26.63 here, down minus 16.2% in the last 24 hours. It did go as high as $38 actually, and it had a massive retracement. Now the exchanges it can be gotten on is Huobi Global, KuCoin, CoinEx, MXC, etc. I would recommend KuCoin if you cannot go on Huobi Global. It depends on which country you're in. You can get it there, or also MXC. These have been tested and they do actually work for Kusama. The market cap is quite big at the moment, 225.5 million. It has risen significantly with the hype of Polkadot. When Polkadot was launched, Kusama pumped a lot, as you can see here by this huge spike. Now, one person in my Telegram community actually told everybody in the group about Kusama back at the beginning of January, and as you can see, at the beginning of January 2020 it was trading at just above $1 here, 120, 130 and so on, right? You could have even gotten in just under $1. Even with this low supply, you probably wouldn't have gotten filled entirely depending on your bag size, but anyway, around 1 to 120 you could have gotten filled for all this period of time here up until February, right? That's when it started taking off. As you can see here, it went to over $3. Then when we had that crash on the 13th of March, it had a small dip to 149, and then it was off to the races, above 2, above 5, and it just didn't stop growing from there. And then of course we had the Huobi listing, it pumped even higher, $15, and now with Polkadot launching, even higher once again. As you can see here, $38 was actually the peak. We can't see it here on CoinMarketCap, but it was actually just over $38 because I did check it. So amazing. So let's take a look at the website to see what it's about, and then you'll understand why it's so hyped and why people are talking about it. So this is Kusama.network. Again, the link can be found in the description of the video. It's a scalable multi-chain network for radical innovation. Well, the easy way to think of Kusama is that it's a copy of Polkadot, but it's the testing ground. It's like a testnet when you have testnet and mainnet in blockchain technology, right? Well, Kusama is the testnet. Any kind of changes that are going to be deployed on Polkadot are usually deployed on Kusama to be tested before and then deployed on Polkadot. So the community has a chance to test them, any kind of innovatory new features. Now, it is interoperability, scalability, blockchain for developers, of course, want to quickly push the limits of what's possible, right? They're also built on Substrate with nearly the same code base and industry-leading multi-chain infrastructure as Kusama's cousin Polkadot. So that's how it's considered, Kusama's cousin. Now let's find out the origin of Kusama. Well, the relationship between the society and technology has deteriorated to the point where large entities routinely stretch and overstep their authority. Kusama is a network built as a risk-taking, fast-moving canary in the coal mine for its cousin Polkadot. It's a living platform built for change agents to take back control, spark innovation, and disrupt the status quo. And what is Kusama? It's a scalable network of specialized blockchains built using Substrate and nearly the same code base as Polkadot. The network is an experimental development environment for teams who want to move fast and innovate on Kusama or prepare for deployment on Polkadot. So here's the key word, right? For teams who want to move fast and innovate on Kusama. So you don't have to go to Polkadot if you want to innovate. You can just innovate on Kusama. If you want to do something fast, if you want to deploy a project that you like, or that you've got an idea and you want to deploy it quickly, you don't want to wait for all the voting and all this sort of stuff, so you just deploy on Kusama. And of course, it's there, right? It's a testing ground, and it can also be used for real world examples, or you can prepare the deployment for Polkadot. Now, it was founded in 2019 by Gavin Wood, who's the CEO of Polkadot. He's the founder of Polkadot and co-founder and former CTO of Ethereum. So that's why when this guy from my community, his name is Frank, when he mentioned it and we ignored it, you know, it's like, damn, how could we have done that? So this guy is pretty much a visionary, because he's been telling us about all these great projects they are building on Polkadot now. So now, hence I've got my eyes on Akala network. I'm really bullish on that. Also Staffy, I'm going to be doing a video on that pretty soon, and other projects too as they release, and before token sale, of course, so that everybody has a fair shot. If you're watching this channel, if you're watching my videos, you'll know. Now, of course, you can launch your custom blockchain on Kusama just as you can on Polkadot. That is like the parachain, right? You could think of it that way. So that is pretty cool. Let's go to the wiki page here for Kusama. So again, this is just reiterating that it's a Canary network for Polkadot, but what can you do on Kusama? So we're going to be talking about this. Now you can explore the politics, campaign as a counselor, or vote for a new routine proposal using democracy. So if you've been watching my video on Polkadot when I was doing the tutorial in the actual wallet, on the web wallet, and also on the mobile wallet, Polka wallet, I did show you these options, the democracy, the campaigns, and all these things here. Hone your validator setup. So the minimum requirement for staking as a validator on Kusama is much lower than is expected for Polkadot. And also the other thing to keep in mind with Kusama is as opposed to Polkadot, when you stake, it's only for 7 days lockup, right? That's how long you get them. You get your coins locked for. So after 7 days, you get them back if you decide to unstake from a validator for whatever reason, be it because you want to sell because the price just pumped too much, or you just don't want to hold anymore, or you simply want to have them back in your wallet and you want to vote for parachains, right? When the parachain auction is going to launch on Polkadot, it's also going to launch on Kusama, of course. So that means that any kind of parachain that wants to deploy on Polkadot can deploy on Kusama first. They'll usually have a token, not always. Akala are going to have a token called Karura, which is going to be deployed on Kusama. And if you vote for that parachain using Kusama, you will get KAOR tokens, which stand for Karura. And then of course, if you vote for it when it goes to mainnet on Polkadot, you'll get ACA tokens in return, and those are called IPOs, initial parachain offerings. You can actually think of them as ICOs for Ethereum, except they're for Polkadot. And the good thing, unlike ICOs with Ethereum, you lose your Ethereum because you're paying with Ethereum in the token sale to get those tokens from the Ethereum blockchain. But with Polkadot and Kusama, you're actually locking your coins for 2 years. So that is the difference, right? Again, you don't know what's going to happen in 2 years. This industry moves very fast, but if the price appreciates, then that's great, because you also get the free tokens that you can trade, you can sell, or you can hold. It all depends on you, of course. So it's great, you know, they're offering you this freedom of voting in order to get rewarded, and then you'll be rewarded 2 years later anyway. So it's kind of forcing you to hodl in a good way, right? In a good way, not forcing you in a bad way. You don't have to do it again, but you know, you are pretty much forced to do it if you vote, because you are locking them for 2 years. So you get what I mean. Now, who can participate on Kusama? The short answer is everyone, right? So that is pretty cool. Kusama is a permissionless network and anyone can come along and start using it. Those who participated in the Polkadot sale can claim a proportional amount of KSM through the Kusama claims process. And I'm going to be talking about this in a moment. It's actually here. This link can be found from the official website. You go to claim KSM and then it'll open up this website here. And this is only applicable to those that have gotten Polkadot in the ICO stage. You have to link it to your Ethereum address, as I showed you in the wallet tutorial, and then you get DOT coins onto your wallet. And of course, if you have DOT from the ICO stage, you can also claim Kusama using the same method pretty much. So here you go, paste the Ethereum address to your DOT allocation below to check your Kusama address, index, and balance. So it does give you the Kusama address, the public key, the index, and so on. And then you've got the Polkadot UI, which you can use again with Polka Wallet. Somebody was actually asking me in the comments in this video that I did for Polka Wallet if it's real or fake, because you can't actually get this in the Play Store. And it's true, you don't get it in the Play Store. You go to Polka Wallet, to the website, You download the file, and then you have to go to the settings on your phone to actually accept this file, or to allow this file to be installed, because it is a third-party software which is not verified by the Play Store or by iOS Store. So obviously your phone, because it's not verified and trusted, your phone doesn't trust it either, so it asks you if you want to trust it, and that's why you need to manually do that in the settings. So don't worry, it is legit, it is an official wallet, it's just a mobile wallet which is not on the on neither of these stores at the moment, but who knows, they're probably gonna add it at some point. We had the same problem with Qcoin actually. If you wanted to download Qcoin on your phone, it was exactly the same, the actual exchange's mobile app. Now, so you need to create the account. Of course, this is the account that you'll have to be claiming your KSMs, so make sure to take the extra precautions. They're just reiterating here. Again, Polkadot UI is fully recommended, but also Polka Wallet, if you want to keep it simple on your phone, always make sure to write down that passphrase somewhere and keep it safe, so that obviously if you store it in a computer, there is a risk, right? So put it on a piece of paper, maybe on a memory stick, anything like that, just to keep it away. Unfortunately, Kusama and Polkadot are not available on the hardware wallets yet, so if you have a Ledger Nano, you cannot store Kusama or DOT on there yet, but they're probably working on that, right? This is their idea, to simply expand this network, so pretty soon we should see that too happen, right? That was it from Kusama. Let me know what you think. I mean, I just tried to keep this as simple as possible. Just think of it as a test network for Polkadot pretty much. Projects can deploy if they choose to, in order to test their platform before they go onto Polkadot. Thank you very much for watching once again, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye bye.